everybody, welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. It's your boy, Sirr Love, and I'm having another candid moment. Sitting out here in Tampa, Florida right now on the balcony, taking a quick break before I got to get back to it. Enjoying the little views, poolside, all the little crazy stuff. Wanted to talk to people about getting ish done. It's really my vibe. That's my vibe, getting stuff done. So I have a lot of people that reach out to me and that'll ask me, well, not reach out to me, people that know me more, that interact with me regularly, that ask me, how do you get so much done? How are you able, like, you're always busy, but you're always knocking things out. People that get the opportunity to kind of see my whiteboarding sessions and see my boards, and they're like, you know, I'm constantly knocking all these high-level tasks out consistently, daily, over and over and over. Line them up, knock them down. Line them up, knock them down. I get behind on some things, but I want to talk about execution because it's very, very, very important. Execution is the ability to actually deliver on your dreams, to deliver on a task, to deliver on an action, because creating your dream, delivering on your dream requires you as an individual to deliver on yourself day to day, consistently, over and over and over and over again. It means you write something down and you do it. Normally when you write something down, you have to look at it, you have to break that thing down into smaller pieces. You look at all those individual pieces and you knock every single one of them out until that larger thing is done. And the quicker you can knock things out, the best you can pace yourself, because it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, right? You have little deadlines and hallmarks along the way that you got to sprint to real quick, but it's a marathon. So you're constantly uploading things onto this to-do list, and you're constantly knocking them out, and you're constantly being bombarded with the access work that comes off of any one thing. If anyone that gets anything done, you know that when you're doing work, all of a sudden you get a call, you get an email, and you find out that the work is more extensive than you thought it was. You got to deal with this person, you got to deal with this, and that, and the third in the process of getting what you're trying to get done. And I want to talk about the ideology or the mind process, the psychology associated with getting things done and how I personally go about doing it, because I want other people to win too. All right? Because a lot of us are in situations where we write stuff down and it never happens. We think about it, we never write it down, or, you know, whatever your holdup is. Recognize this. I want you guys to stop giving 100% of your energy 100% of the time. It sounds crazy. It sounds counterproductive to everything. Stop giving 100% of your energy 100% of the time. This is why. Because if you think about yourself running right now, like if you can run as fast as possible, right, as fast as you possibly could, you know, from one side of a basketball court to the other side of a basketball court, and you timed yourself, and let's say you did it again, and you did it again, you're going to get slower and slower each time, right? But overall, this is your maximum speed. Well, if you're running at maximum speed all day long, eventually you will drain. You will run out of everything. Your legs will cramp out. Your lungs are going to go out. Your body's going to give up on you. Everything's going to give up on you. And throughout the day, you would do less laps back and forth across the basketball court. But if you're able to pace yourself, understanding when to jog, when to sprint, when to walk, when to pause, you're actually able to get more done. I've noticed that focus in controlling my energy use is key to me getting shit done in life. If I know I have a task ahead of me, I prefer not to start on it until my head is in the right space. If my mind is focused, I can get more done in 30 minutes than I can in 2 hours. So if it takes me 30 minutes to get my mind focused, then that 30 minutes is well spent, because now I will get 4 hours of work done in an hour. In an hour and a half, I just did 4 hours worth of work. First 30 minutes, getting my mind right. The hour, just doubling down, getting 2 hours worth of work done in 30 minutes. Do the math, I think I did it right. Your ability to execute is tied to your skill set, but that's also tied to your effort, your energy, and your focus. So distractions are a big thing. When I'm really focused on something, I cut off all distractions. No television, no phone next to me. A lot of people try to get in contact with me, can't call me for any given moment. One of the reasons is because I'm focused on accomplishing a task, and I cannot allow any distractions in this moment. Because anyone that distracts me, throws me off from the goal that I'm trying to accomplish in that moment in time, I can't accomplish the new goal that's getting ready to come through my phone. Someone's going to call me with some more shit to do. I can't get done what I'm currently doing if I'm doing that or listening to the next problem. So focus is another thing to take away from this, from an execution standpoint. Another piece is making sure that when you re-energize, you re-energize. When you focus on relaxing, you have to focus on relaxing. Relaxing is just as important as execution. So everyone's talking about grind, don't sleep, go 100%, sleep when you die. All that shit is bullshit. All the motherfuckers are sleeping. Period. All the motherfuckers are sleeping. It just sounds cool. I was on the plane today, and some dude was in the plane talking about, yeah, man, you know, I'm above the clouds. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, shawty. You know what I'm saying? You get money, you get above the clouds. You know what I'm saying? We get into it. He was just talking crazy. I'm on the plane like, who the fuck is this dude? You know? And he just like, we sensationalize every freaking moment. Like, yeah, I gotta be this, I gotta be that, and but motherfucker, we gotta do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are really getting money ain't talking about being above the clouds and this, that, and the third. They just focused, and they look up and they're like, oh shit, I got more money. And then they bend back down and they keep fucking focusing. If you stay focused and working toward what you're gonna do, money's going to come. That's what that means. You don't gotta just brag about it, talk about it, do all this crazy shit, yell, make all this noise. Just work. Just work. Focus, understand yourself, right? Back to that basketball analogy. If you're on the basketball court and you're running back and forth, you know, if you was to run as fast as you can all day, you count how many times you did it versus pacing yourself and taking a break and drinking water and jogging and, okay, I'm getting ready to do 10 strong sprints. All right, now I'm going to jog 20 sprints. All right, now I'm going to do 10 strong sprints. Now I'm going to jog 30 sprints. Now I'm going to take a pause and I'm going to relax. Now I'm going to get back to it. And now if you counted the results, I bet you would do more strides back and forth across the court the second way than you would the first way, because you're going to burn out the first way. Then you're going to break forever. You're going to burn out again. You're going to break forever. By the end of the day, you're going to be tired of the crap. You ain't going to do it no more. And that's what happens to a lot of us. We burn ourselves out. We get frustrated. We're easily distracted because we're so tired doing what we want to do. Because when you first get on the track, on the court, your body ain't even conditioned. Your lungs, you can't do it. It takes a while. It takes conditioning to be able to go longer and stronger and faster and all those other different types of things. So you out there out of breath. You can't even keep up with the workload you're trying to put on yourself. The same thing it happens to us in real life when we're trying to figure out how to solve real problems and do real things. If you walk around with me on a day-to-day, a lot of you guys know me from this music business perspective and what I'm doing on that standpoint. But if you were walking next to me all day, you're going to see me get on the phone. You're going to see me deal with some IT, some multi-million or billion-dollar IT company, and tell them about how they're going to save money or do whatever in some IT infrastructure-based thing. And it's a multi-million-dollar conversation that I'm having about IT infrastructure, whether it's cloud-related or IT servers and virtual machines and this, that, and the third, and closing deals. Then you're going to hear me get off that conversation, get on a conversation with someone that's shooting an indie film or someone that's doing graphic design or something like that needs some type of project done associated with motion graphics or artwork or something of that nature. You'll see me get off that call, get on the phone with a small business person that's in an IT environment that is starting their company and looking for operations, strategies, processes, and different things of that nature. And I'll get off that phone, get on a call with another person that's doing music business that's trying to better understand the same thing, operations, processes, and different things of that nature to help structure their business to be more successful, to automate their success, and different things of that nature. Hear me get off that call, get on another call talking to some artist that's in a higher level status that we're just talking about marketing and how to best market and position brands. Or I'll be on the phone with an entrepreneur or a business, SMB business that's doing branding and different things of that nature. Then I get off that phone call and I can keep going. Help my fiance with her social media practice and her business and building that company. Help other friends with their company. Got a friend with a real estate company, helping that situation, helping run a step show, a part of an investment group. I forgot to even mention the goddamn management projects, the publishing projects, the booking shows and flying from this place to this place, all the other different things that I talk about on the channel, the fact that I have to shoot the channel, the fact that I'm shooting this right now, the fact that all the editing and all the business associated with running all of this other type of stuff associated with Phase 6 and all the other companies that I'm integral in or a part of. All these different things are happening throughout the day all the time. It doesn't stop. Meanwhile, I'm shooting this video, sipping wine, and I'm getting ready to hop in this pool, right? And this all happens through focus, It's just as important for me to study for the call as it is for me to sip this wine and relax my mind. as it is for me to calm down on this porch and put my head in that cold ass water down there and relieve whatever tension is going on, as it is for me to get on out there and do a deal, as it is for me to be at a multi-platinum producer's house in their studio working on whatever. All those things are just as important, and all those things right now in my life are happening in tandem right now, right? I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock. I was doing calls, handling business, hopped on a plane, got out here, landed, got off the plane, started handling calls. It's down to third. It's 6 o'clock. I'm about to drink this wine, relax for a second. I can't drink too much wine, because drink too much wine, my mind will be fucked up and I'll be unproductive, but just enough to relax for a second, calm down after an hour, and get right back to it. But when I do it, I'm extremely focused on the task. And that's what I want you guys to take from this. LeBron James, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, but if you study him, you'll study how much time he spends and how much money he spends protecting his body and making sure that he is able to perform at the level that he performs, that high level consistently all the time, is because of the investment and time and energy he spends on his body and the focus he exerts on the court. When the ball is in his hand, he's extremely focused. When he's off the court, he's relaxing. The greats do this. Balance. Balance is important. But don't balance relaxation with bullshit. You gotta balance this relaxation. It has a purpose. There's focus in the relaxation. I'm focusing on intentionally nothing, so that when I'm ready to intentionally do something, there's nothing clogging my mental arteries. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little bit about a lot. Always give you guys everything that I got. Sirr Love, another Candid. I'm out. Cheers.